How does the collective's family currently feel about them? They could feel like you're sad, you're down, you're depressed about something. Okay, they don't feel like you're your happiest. Some of them even feel like you don't want to be a parent, or you are, I'm even getting like you're a careless parent is what some of them are thinking about, okay, or how they feel about you. So yeah, disclaimer, this could, remember, these gossiperies or with your people or with your lovers thinking about you regardless doesn't make it factual, okay? So don't take it like it hold any weight, okay? Because if you know who you are, you know what you got going on there. Nothing else matters, okay? So just remember, these are just their thoughts, their opinion. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's facts, that it's true, right? Okay, what's going on? What is your family thinking about you at this time? They see you as somebody who's like not really your happiest right now, that you don't really seem to be enjoying your life or where you're at in life. What's going on? How does the collective family see them? Some of them could feel like you're not happy with them as well too, okay? I'm also picking that up too. They feel like you're not happy with them about something, okay? And this can even stem back to something from childhood, but they could feel like you're not happy about them regarding something. Whether it's recent, I'm getting, which I'm more so getting, but it could even be from things that stem from the past or since you were a child, your younger days even, okay? But they just feel like you're not happy with them in some type of way. Yeah, so if you have kids, I'm heavily picking up an energy where they feel like you don't care about your kids, or you're careless when it comes to your kids. You're not responsible or something to have a kid, to take care of your kid or something. What is the collective's family to think about them? Some of them definitely could feel like you are out of alignment, like you're not yourself, or you're not acting like yourself, or you just don't seem to be aligned with you and the things you want or something. Some of them could think that you had some type of break or split from your partner, whoever you're in a relationship or married to, and they feel like that's why you're not happy. So they're thinking that you had some type of break or separation in your relationship, and that's what has you down for some. They could think that it's that. Yeah, they just could think that your relationship is not at its best, and that's kind of what got you down, or that you're separated from the person, or there's been a breakup even for some. Yeah, they definitely see you as somebody who's in their head over their relationship, okay? That you're in your head. You overthink a lot due to a relationship. Some of them could also see somebody who is heavily on depressed. I'm getting as well too. So double confirmation, because the sun was in reverse. I just realized I'm not showing a card. The sun was in reverse. We got the lovers in reverse, but we have the sun in reverse, and then the Nine of Swords just came out. So it's like they definitely think you're, not happy. You're depressed even, okay? Yeah, they can also feel like you're also worried about something. This coffee bomb. Maybe this maybe this family member drinks coffee as to who this is. Yeah, they definitely just see as somebody though who's really going through like relationship problems. Again, a separation, a breakup, or just something is going on within your relationship that is making you kind of depressed and unhappy. They could just feel like overall this is why you may be in this careless energy, or not as happy as you usually are, why you're worried or anxious even. Okay, some of your family members are worried because they think that they won't like yeah, some of your family members are worried because they think that they won't be able to get back into a more harmonious relationship with you. Like, these are family members that you could have separated from yourself or something, that you don't see as much, or you guys could live in different areas or something, but maybe you don't see these family members as much or something, or maybe like you used to, because it's something about these are family members that are also kind of in their head because they feel like they'll never be able to have like a great connection with you, or you guys won't come back in connection or hang out or, you know, gather as a family anymore like y'all used to, or at all for some, right? Some of them think you're having a hard time kind of figuring out your life and what you want. They think you're having a hard time just getting your life together in general. You feel like you're defeated. You feel defeated or something. You're just having a hard time getting back up, getting back on your feet or something. They definitely do see you as somebody who's kind of loving on yourself these days, okay? Some of them see you as somebody who's loving their self more these days, and they're coming out of their head because they have been working on their self, trying to have that self-love, and they see you as somebody who is getting out of their head, okay? They think that you're gaining some type of self-love, and it's helping you, you know, stop worrying and stressing so much and getting out of your head. This you loving on yourself. They definitely see you as somebody who's detached, okay? They definitely think you are detaching from them as well too. Or they're thinking that you're just detached from a lot of people, them, places, or things. They see you as somebody who's detached though, emotionally, mentally, you know, detached in some type of way. Even like I said, distance could be here. So they just think you're overall a detached person, that you could even be too much into yourself even, okay? Yeah, they can even think you're full of yourself, that you're kind of arrogant. I ain't want to say it, y'all, but yep. This family member could be born on the 6th, on the 9th, or the 19th. They could be born in June, September. They could be Gemini, heavy Gemini. Could have that in their big 3. I'm also getting Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Leo. Okay, somebody can have those in their big 3. You can even have some of these placements as to who these family members are, okay, that is thinking this about you. They just think you don't have no desire to reconcile with them, have a relationship with them, and that's what I'm getting to now, is more so why they're worried. Like, it's just, again, like I said, they just think that you have no desire to reconnect with them, to hang out with them, to, you know, ever come into connection. Like I said, they just think that you guys won't ever connect again. And this is kind of what got your own family members worried as well in their head about this. Some of them could think that you want to break up with your person, or you want a separation or divorce because you're tired of your partner or who you're dealing with. They think your person doesn't make you happy or something. And they think that they just think you're not happy and that you don't want to be there. You don't want to be with your person anymore. You don't want to be in a relationship even or something. You know, just in general, you don't want to be in a relationship. Again, just this detached person, right? Somebody here could have kids. Okay, this could also be like a baby mother, baby father. since this is a family read, because I'm getting like somebody who could have kids. So this could be somebody you have kids with, or a family member that has kids. This is also a family member that could be in a relationship or married themselves. This could even be a brother, or like if you're a sister, this is your brother. If you're a brother, this is your sister. Okay, so this is giving siblings as well here too. So any of your siblings. This could also be somebody like if you know suffers with like anxiety, or they get worried a lot or something. That's who this is as well. It's heavy on somebody being a Gemini. That shit here like 3 times. Sun, moon, or rising. Your family member could be. Yeah, some of your family members just feel like you're confusing, you're hard to figure out. Okay, they feel like they can't figure you out. Some of them could think you're smart as well, though, with puzzles here. You're very wise in some type of way. But it's more so given they really feel like you are hard to figure out, that you're confusing. Okay. What is the collector's family thinking about them? You know, they're confused on how you even feel about them. Yes, they're reminiscing on the memories. I said this because it's something about them like, yeah, your family definitely are thinking about the memories in general that they had with you, and it's like they are actually the ones stressing. It's kind of like this is like what they think of you, but it's like they're actually not only thinking of you, but or having these thoughts, they're stressing as well themselves, because it's something about them feeling like you guys won't reconnect again. You won't see them again. You won't be able to hang with them again, or something happened regarding like, you know, family drama where there was like some drama that went down and you guys, you know, went your separate ways. They just think that y'all never reconcile, okay? That y'all never hang again, see each other again, that y'all won't be able to make new memories again, and they're reminiscing on the memories. This is what they're thinking about, the memories that you guys shared. Yeah, some of them having negative thoughts though. You know, they're thinking about the negative memories they had with you, like I said. So yeah, something about the family, like something about a falling out could have happened within the family or within you and this family member in specifically, and they're definitely thinking about that, you know, the fallout you guys had, because they're thinking about something negative. Okay, they also could think that you're very negative. Like I said, something about you're not your happiest right now, and all that could be kind of leading you to feeling negative, so you could be acting negative. Okay, they do think you act very negative, or your mindset is negative, you think negative, something like that. But I'm also getting that they could even think that you think they're negative. Yeah, they could even think that you don't want to be around them because they're negative. Okay, they could even think that they shouldn't be around you, or that they don't want to be around you because you think very negative. Yeah, you could be somebody who kind of never thinks positive, very pessimistic, or you don't think positive about things. And that could be why they don't want to be around or hang out with you, something like that. Or again, I'm getting they think that you feel like that about them, and that's why you don't want to be around them. I'm getting a lot of messages out there, but I am mostly getting that somebody can even be replaying something in their head about, you know, some type of falling out they could have had with you, or a falling out where you were very negative to them, or where they were negative to you even. It maybe just wasn't even a memory that they want to think about, but they think about that memory. They could even be thinking about that memory because they could know that is why y'all had a falling out, and why you may never reconcile with them is because of that. Or that whatever went down, whatever situation that could have turned out negative between you and this family member. Some of these family members could think you need to take a test. Okay, so one or some of your family members could think that you're pregnant, that you need to take a test. Okay, or you did take a test or something, but some of your family members still thinking you're pregnant, or they're thinking about how you did take a test and it came out negative. Just take it out of resonate, but they're just thinking about, you know, how you took some tests, or how you need to take, or how they think you need to take a test. They think you may be pregnant. What is the collective's family thinking about them? I do feel like your family members think you like to play games with them, okay, as well. Maybe manipulate them, or again, yeah, I don't know that how I don't not gonna really break that down, but you could have some family member here that think you're like playing games with them in some type of way. Yeah, treating them like they're a child or something when they're not, or something. Or this is even, they feel like you treat them less than, like you're better than them, like, and they're less than you or beneath you in some type of way. This could be a certain family member. Okay, what is the collective's family member thinking about them? Yeah, they're actually shocked. It says shocked and surprised, but I feel like your family members are definitely shocked with how, like, you maybe like stop talking to them or distance yourself or told them you'll never speak to them again, and really stood on business. There's something about you distance yourself, remove yourself from a family dynamic, even, or a certain family, but someone's definitely thinking about it though, like how you really distance yourself in some type of way from them, or the whole family, or certain family members. They're just thinking about that, and they're really shocked at how you were able to do that, or how you how you stood on business about it. Some of them could feel like that's why some of them could feel like you're very arrogant, or you just don't care. They could think you don't care about them. Yeah, and they, what I'm saying, they could think you're very arrogant for that, because maybe again you stopped talking to them, but you stood on business about it. Maybe they did something wrong. Maybe they made you feel like they didn't care. So that's why I feel like you have a reason for why you maybe distance yourself. But again, it has them shocked. Okay, maybe they thought you would never like finally stop talking to them, distance yourself in some type of way. Yeah, because I really feel like a lot of these families could treat you like you're a child or something. Okay. So like I said in the beginning, I was getting a message about maybe your kids, but this could even be about you. They could just, this could be like how they see you, in which why you don't deal with them. They could just treat you like a child, like you're still the child, the younger, like you're still the young ones in the family, but really you're grown now or something. They could just treat you like you're young or something. I feel like that's for somebody for sure, of why you distance yourself as well, or why these people could see you as somebody who doesn't care, as arrogant. But it's like they keep trying to treat you like a certain way that you just are not anymore. It's like it's like in their eyes they see you as a child, but you're not that anymore. And I'm just saying, I'm getting that energy. So that's kind of why they could be thinking, what they're thinking about you. But it's like that's the reason for why you may be acting like how you acting, is what I'm getting at. And treating somebody like a child is kind of like trying to control things. So yeah, and it's like y'all could definitely see these family members as controlling or something, just as to why you may move how you move with them. They can even think that about themselves. They could know that they're controlling when it comes to you. Okay, let's get like two more. What is the collective's family thinking about them? Some of them definitely see somebody who's always kind of cooped up in the house. Okay, they feel like you never get out, you never go out, or they think about how you need to get out and go out. You're always cooped up in the house, maybe even in the bed all the time, on the couch, that you never get out. Your family could also feel like you're into some dark things. Okay. Yeah, they could definitely, some of them could some of them think that you're into some dark things, or also that you have a dark energy to you, with negative and dark here. You have family members that definitely think you have like dark energy, like, bad energy, that you're dark, okay, that you do dark things. Some of them can even think you have dark humor, that maybe you laugh or joke about things that maybe aren't so much laughable, or something that you should be laughing at or making a joke about. Or you do things in the dark. Yeah, they can even think that you're hiding something from them as well. Some of you guys, this family member is dark skinned to whoever this is, or they may be darker than you. This is also a family member that could stay up late at night, okay? This is also a family member that could do puzzles. They like puzzles. They could have puzzles framed even in their home or something. This is a family member as well that could even like send you a lot of pictures, or they have like a family picture book, or if you go over these people's house, you go, or this family member has like memories, or has like family portraits, old memories in picture forms in their house in some type of way, you know, like a picture book, or like they just got a lot of pictures and frames of like them in the past, or maybe their kids, their grandkids, okay, something like that, as to who this is. I do feel like you think that one of these family members are negative as well too. That this is like a negative family member that you know of that's very negative. They don't really never have any positive thoughts or even positive things to say, okay, as to who this is. So those were some confirmations. Somebody could wear a lot of dark clothes as well as to who this is. Could have a dark colored car. Yeah, these family members definitely think that like you don't really care that they're what love's got to do with it here. These family members could think that you don't really have you don't really care the fact that they're family or that they're blood. You know, you don't take that into consideration is what these family members think about you. Like even history, because family can be family, to be honest. Like whoever you deem as your family, whoever, because this ain't always blood. So I'm just getting like anybody you see as family, they could though be thinking about how you don't really look at it like that though. You don't look at blood, or you don't look at history, you know, the fact that you're actually family. You just feel like if you don't get along or like these people, you're still not gonna be around them. Something like that is what I'm getting. It's like they just think that love is not enough when it comes to you wanting to, you know, be around or hang with them even. They think love is just enough for you to stick around, or that y'all are family, you know, they're y'all blood. They think that, you know, that's not enough for you. It's like they could think that they don't offer enough for you, because it's like they think that just because y'all family, that's enough. And I just feel like they know that with you, that you have a different mindset when it comes to it. Something like that. Yeah, and I'm really just getting blood. Like this could be blood family. They just think that you don't even care that they're blood, or you don't treat them like blood, like they're your blood family. Or they think that you think that they don't act like blood family, or act like family in some type of way. But this is really just giving like they could think that you don't really care about the title of family, or that's your blood. If it's something you don't like about them, or if it's something you don't even like the way you were raised or coming up, even, that you're not going to deal with them or be around them. Something like that. Some of these family members think that they have to come correct though when coming around you, because they know that them just being blood is not enough. Something like that. Like these family members know that just because there's history, or that y'all are family, that y'all blood, that doesn't mean anything to you. I really keep picking up like they could just think that they're not enough in some type of way for you, is what I'm getting at. It's how your family is, what your family is thinking. They think they're not enough for you, or that's why you don't want to be around them or something, but they're not capable of loving you the way that you want to be loved or something like that. Yeah, it's just giving like your family thinks that just because you do have love for them doesn't mean you have to be around them or want to be around them or something. It's what they're thinking about. Like, you could still love them at a distance even though you love them, and that's what they're thinking about. Or that you don't love them, but they just think that you could not love them though. Some of them just don't think you love them at all because of the way you could treat them or be distant from them. Something like that, okay? Somebody could be what is it, Ike and Tina Turner too. Yeah, somebody could last name could be Turner. Somebody's name could start with a T. Yeah, somebody's initials could be T, first, middle, or last. I, first, middle, or last. Somebody could resemble them, okay? And again, heavy, since I'm getting this card and I'm picturing them again, it's giving again heavy on your family, thinking that you have some type of Ike and Tina relationship with somebody. Yeah, they could think that you have some type of there was a crazy chaotic dynamic. They could think you have that type of dynamic with someone, okay? That's what they think about, how like you have a crazy relationship or love life or marriage even, okay? That there's some things going on with, that you're hiding within your relationship, your marriage, because they definitely think you have like some type of Ike and Turner relationship dynamic with someone, okay? They just think that you have some type of chaotic type of relationship, back and forth relationship, even extremes to the things that really happen between their relationship is what your family could actually be thinking about, and that could be what they think you're hiding. They think you're hiding something, okay? Something dark though, and you're not telling them, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading on what is your family kind of thinking of you right now. And I hope you guys enjoy it. See you on the next one.